Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back here for another episode of the After Show, the show where we watch TikToks live after the show. And today, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's jump right on in.
Hello. You want to come over for a treat? I thought so.
I'm coming. I know I'm holding a lot of You don't live here. Can you get out of my room?
Yo, the older I get, the more I'm thinking I do want a cat. I'm not gonna lie. They seem like cool little guys. I had one for a while who was horrible. We don't even speak his name. It was Joker. He was the worst, but he was a cute little guy. But the more I get older, I'm like, the more I want a chill cat, not one that's gonna fucking be the menace of my home. But let's get back to this.
So how do we make sense of the fact that late night host Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely lost his show because of comments he made Monday night in which he said that the MAGA gang was really trying hard to prove that Charlie Kirk's assassin was not one of theirs so that they could score political points. That's what he said. Well, follow the money. In August, Nexstar, the largest owner of TV stations, local TV stations in the country, announced that they wanted to purchase their rival Tegna for more than $6 billion. Now, in order for that deal to go through, Nexstar would need the approval of the Federal Communications Commission. And in fact, they would need the FCC to lift the cap, a 39% cap that the FCC has, which is a rule that states no company can own enough TV stations to reach more than 39% of the households in the United States. And this deal going through would violate that cap. The current chair of the FCC, Brendan Carr, he earlier this year said that he would be willing to entertain lifting what he called arcane artificial limits on how many TV stations any one company can own. Okay, so that's where we are. Nexstar wanting to get the FCC's approval, the FCC commissioner making it clear that his mind is open. Today, Wednesday.
Had a slight pause for a second. My little sister brought me some food.
Was on a podcast, a MAGA podcaster, and makes it very clear that he did not like the comments that Jimmy Kimmel made on Monday night. He calls Kimmel talentless. And then he says...
So I think, again, Disney needs to see some change here, but the individual licensed stations that are taking their content, it's time for them to step up and say this, garbage, to the extent that that's what comes down the pipe in the future, isn't something that we think serves the needs of our local communities. But this sort of status quo is obviously not acceptable where we are.
You believe that?
So he's calling on local TV stations to reject the Jimmy Kimmel show. That was posted on Twitter or X at 1:01 p.m. Wednesday. Within hours, Nexstar makes the announcement that the company's owned and partnered television stations affiliated with ABC will preempt Jimmy Kimmel because they object to recent comments made by Kimmel. And then, shortly after that, ABC television network announced that they were suspending Kimmel's show. And so, while there are no doubt people who are legitimately offended by what Kimmel said, and no doubt tensions are high and feelings are fraught, there is also a lot of money to be made, and there are also a lot of people who want to endear themselves to the FCC commissioner and President Trump.
Well, folks, there you have it. We are officially getting closer to fascism. We are, I believe, 2 steps away, and I don't know what the other step is off the top of my head, but once the administration gets full control of the media, and nobody can criticize him, we're fucked. We have to hope that this won't go down to the individuals, but the thing is with fascism, you don't get this far in and then they just stop it. If you don't know what he's talking about, I mean, he just explained that all pretty well, but Jimmy Kimmel made a joke. He made a joke, and that was enough for Donald Trump to literally blackmail the entirety of ABC Network and its parent company. And like I was saying, it starts with Jimmy Kimmel, and then it ends with you. So we'll see what happens next, but just know if you are part of those people that support this decision, good luck. See where that takes you. See. We'll see.
For that ice for my gas on the car, you dying, bitch. You want to die in here? Do you want to die in here? Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead. You gonna die? Go ahead. Yeah. You don't want to die. You want to die in here? I'm asking you one time. You want to die? Do you want to die in here, nigga? You want to die in here? Next time, go come back. Next time, shut up. Next time, you gonna die in here, nigga. Stop playing with me. Put that gas on the car. Call the police. I give you gas. Call the police. Call the police, bro. I'm outside with that fire. Call him. Register your firearm. Register your firearm. He finna die. He threatened me again, he gonna die. Nigga, you wanna die in here? I say it on camera. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, I got lawyers all the time. Man, I work at 7-Eleven. Put my gas in the car if I smack you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Put my gas in the car if I know you're gonna smack you. Then you got a reason to call the police. Nigga.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do then?
What do you
I
want?
shut this whole shit down, nigga. You know how I get in here.
What do you want?
What you wanna do? Put my gas in the car before he gets smacked. That's what you better do.
Shut the fuck up.
Watch when I come back in after I
Don't come back to my store.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
What the hell? Like, I want the context, but also, like, I'm like, this isn't worth investigating into. But, like, what could have been happening, bro? Also, oh my god, I'm sorry if you can see the... Okay, good. There's people just posting straight up racist comments. Jesus Christ, TikTok is becoming a fucking landfill. Honestly, we might start reacting to Instagram Reels soon, or even fucking YouTube Shorts. Holy shit, bro. What the hell are these comments? Like I was saying, I'm not showing that shit.
For today's totally unplanned lunch stop, I'm checking out some walking tacos at the River Ridge Resort. I've always wondered if I could fit in here. It looks a little tight, but I heard the walking tacos are bomb, so let's give it a try. The spot is here on the Muskegon River in front of this bridge, but there's this no wake zone I noticed as I was landing, so I did a go around and landed in this new spot. You can see those streaks there on the water. That's telling me what the wind is doing as it tumbles over the trees. Pretty neat. And then I taxied the plane in boat mode, which is called step taxi, about 1.5 miles up the river before shutting it down in the no wake zone. And so the second you turn off the motor in a seaplane, you don't have directional control at all, so I make sure I'm tight up against the bridge, so when I shut it down, the wind will gently push me where I want to be. And then I use my paddle to correct it just as needed. And this is like a boat ramp, so it's super deep. I'm just trying to tuck it in here, which means rubbing that bush with my wing. And it's super deep on this side, so something I've never done before. The least graceful arrival for a seaplane ever. I get out from the passenger side where it's much shallower. Once on the ground, I can spin that thing around.
If you saw my face go weird, I just hate feet.
I want to put it in the ideal spot. I tie it up, and let's check out this spot. They've got pizza by the slice. They've got all your favorite convenience store items and walking tacos, Doritos, or Fritos. There's really only one, which is Fritos. Plane's unattended. People are checking it out. Pretty sick that I can keep an eye on it from where I was. And then when you push off here, everything has to be ready, which means the fuel pumps are on, the master's on, because you have no control till the engine's running. So you have this moment where you're just floating at the whims of the current and wind. So if everything goes well, you power it up, drag the bush again because it's a little tight here, which is kind of why I like having a crappy paint job on a seaplane.
Out of the north, bilge pumps on, fuel pumps both. Alright, I'm just going to step taxi around this island into the wind.
And coming around the island, entering the wind, you don't need any space, like a couple 100 feet. I'm well off the water before the no wake zone, and on to the next one. For today's unplanned.
That's cool as fuck. I didn't know like that's how those planes work. Holy shit, bro. Whoa. I've never actually seen one of those in real life. Not that this is real life, but like I haven't like even like seen like a video of like somebody operating one of those, because I always thought seaplanes had like the fucking the big ass legs going out into the water. But yo, that's just dope as hell.
One thing I really missed from my time in corporate sales is watching that one employee that no longer cared ask a real question at an all hands meeting. You might know it as a town hall meeting or another name. It doesn't matter what you call it. As long as time and money have been wasted, the mission has been accomplished. Shout out to Demonic Achievements. They're going to open up talking about how well the company's doing and just using a lot of the nonsense corporate jargon. Shout out to Soulless Chatter. But then at the end, they're going to turn it over to Q&A. That's what the whole thing's supposed to be about. You get to interact with the higher ups because they don't let middle to low level demons talk at this. Shout out to George. They don't trust him to get it done. And what was so disgusting to watch about these is all the questions were clearly planted. It was always like, hey, I've been here 7 years. I love the new products and services. Like, what other new exciting things do you have, and what challenges do you see? It was just always just really disgusting talk. But once in a while, like once every 3 years, there'd be someone who knew they didn't care to work there anymore, and they'd be like, hey, so like, why have quotas been so high, and why doesn't this thing work in the system? We've been telling you it doesn't work for 3 years. And then I would get really excited. The first thing I would do was look at their immediate demon because they're sweating that they can't believe this is happening. And the reason I say say someone had to no longer care to talk like this is once you spoke like this, you were probably going to get fired 2 to 3 months after you said something like this. Shout out to HR never having anyone's back. I know HR reps get mad at me. I got friends in HR when we say things like this, but at the end of the day, anytime you sent an email to a higher up or spoke out like this, you were going to get fired for some mysterious reason or something everyone else was doing. And when you hear an HR person defend what they do, it sounds just like Congress, right? Just like Congress is like, I'm here to represent the American people. I want to get the American people back to work. If you listen to HR, it's the same thing. They're like, we're here to provide resources and, blah, blah, blah for the, average person at the company. At the end of the day, they don't. And the reason I think Congress is a good comparison is I think a lot of people who go into HR, they go in with pure intentions, a good heart. They're like, I want to help people. And then they get in and they're like, okay, you actually, our job is to make sure the share price for the 2 most evil companies on the planet actually go up and the regulations don't get passed against them. Shout out to BlackRock and Monsanto. I think they're great companies, actually. I don't dislike them, but people do. I don't think anyone should own homes or seeds.
Well, yeah, it just goes to show that everything is evil. I hope I'm not evil one day, I'm gonna always try to keep my professionalism, or my not professionalism. Yeah, I'm already using the speak. Oh my god, I'm evil. I will remain myself until the day I die. And if some people think I'm an asshole for it, oopsie daisies, eat my ass and lick it too. So, yeah.
The only way something is going to change is if it affects the money. Like, there's never going to be something laws if there's a mass something at a school, but if there's a mass something at a country club, all of a sudden you're going to hear politicians talking about how important something laws are. I got a thumbs up from the guy peeping on me. You see this? Look at that. You got a good shot of that? All right. The guy's hiding behind a bush. This is stranger than what I'm doing. No, thank you, dude. I appreciate you recording.
Yeah, no, real shit, because, I think most politicians see, things like school SHO outings, and I think a lot of them celebrate it secretly. I think they're just like, yeah, more, because clearly nothing changes. I mean, everything that just happened with the recent CK guy, we'll refer to him like that, that didn't even do anything, because he was, the most expendable of their whole administration, you know what I'm saying? Because, he wasn't, technically part of it, but he was. So nothing changes until things change. You know what? And I'm not advocating for people getting targeted in any ways. If I think the opposite should happen, but also at the same time, you want to think that would be the case. But literally, there was a man that got arrested for being an assassin for 2 Democrats that were assassinated, and nothing happened. But Donald Trump was probably in the back of the Oval Office just jerking off to it, like, oh yeah, more Democrats dying.
Don't go in there. Yes. Come on. Yeah, right there they are. But damn, they're fucking taking forever. They're taking forever. Oh my god. Don't be in there. There's a dog. Our dog is in there. Come on. Go a little fucking faster. Come on. God damn. Come on, the house is on fire! I hope Tasha's in our room. Stay back away. Stay back away. Stay out of the way. I need to tell them Tasha's in there. I did. Stay away. There's a dog in the house.
Well, all I have to say is that really fucking sucks, I just thought the whole spectacle of it was just wow, kind of took me off guard, but damn, that's horrible. That really sucks. It sucks really bad. Hopefully they do well. Hopefully they do well. I don't know why, to me, more than anything. This is just kind of funny. I don't know why. It's just bro set up obstacle courses in the middle of the woods to teach his son lessons. That. I feel like there's better ways, but hey, that's a cool way. That's a cool way,
All right, if you...
Hey, you did it.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Terrible sandwich, by the way.
Thanks for letting me know.
What a terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you try to show your butt off, it's flat.
I miss my meat.
No, you don't. Your man's home.
Hallelujah.
That's loud.
Okay, sorry.
You're nice.
Oh, yeah.
You're like you.
No, she don't.
Mine's
I want you to put that on it.
How your baby is out. Yeah. But why are you so fat? When I turn into a grown up, I don't want to be a fat grown up. I want to be a skinny grown up.
Do you know any fat grown-ups? Huh?
It's one right front.
Why you did that?
I don't know. I just shouldn't did. I did it by mistake. I'm sorry. Hey, Dad.
Just because they... Yes, Junior.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1984.
1984.
Yes, sir. Some of the best years in life. So you gotta get up there. You can't be scared to play with these dudes or none like that.
How was it being a slave?
You
No, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck? Oh my god, people are commenting about the fucking one comment with there's one right in front of me, but yo, holy shit. I think bro stole the show at the end. Oh my god, there's a bug.
So the very first thing that I did to open this free store was I paid the rent on this retail space out of my own pocket for 1 year. I did that because I wanted to give it like a fair start. I knew that people would be suspicious and like confused about the idea of a free store and like how it could sustain itself, and so I was like, don't worry about that. The rent is paid for a year. It literally cannot fail. So let's take a year, introduce it to the community, and see what people think, and we'll go from there. While I did that, I was working remotely as a graphic designer in the shop. So I would work on my computer, and then as donations and things came in, I would sort them, get them all on the racks. People would come in and shop.
Well, I want to say I think this is a really cool idea and I like it a lot. Her TikTok page is called Enough Stuff Club. If you want to check it out, go check it out. You know, maybe if you live in her area, you can get something for free. You know, you find out. Fuck around and find out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gary just said something doesn't
Hey, yo, Dad Life Jason. We love bro.
feel right here. And as a white person and a black person.
What's wrong with them? We belong together. We're a family.
You're adopted us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Just because we aren't the same color doesn't mean you should judge our life together. We love each other. We might not be the same color, but I have a whole entire family that isn't my color, and I don't judge that. I'm the only one. Me and Mom are the only ones who aren't the same color. And we don't judge about that. We love that.
Aww. That's awesome, man. Like I was saying, he is literally like the best dad I've ever seen. Bruh, I'd argue to say maybe even better than my own. If you're watching this, bruh. Sorry. Jokes. But yeah, no, I love this guy so much.
Right before I was going to file a missing cat report because Donut disappeared like usual, I tried all her hiding spots and she was nowhere to be found. I tried the food trick, I tried everything, and I couldn't find her. Look, Luna, she thinks she's about to eat, but she doesn't know I'm looking for her daughter. And guys, you wouldn't believe where she was. Look at this. Donut, listen to me. You gotta stop playing with me. Donut, you're gonna give me a heart attack. Come here. You're gonna give me a freaking heart attack. What are you doing inside the Pepsi box?
Dude, Donut's having the best time of her life, okay?
Listen, these hiding spots are getting out of hand, okay? Listen, I don't care. Cry. You're killing me, Donut. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Stop doing that.
See, with cats, though, you can tell them to stop doing that as much as you want, but they will continue to do that. They will continue to ruin your life. I'm kidding. I like I was saying earlier, I think I want a cat. They're kind of cool as fuck.
Okay. Don't come in here saying hey to everybody, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I see that.
Wait. Oh, you're so sweet.
Thank you for the hug.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I like your earrings.
Say thank you.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi. Bye.
You want a sticker?
Say yes. Say yes.
Hey, when you're done.
3 stickers.
What do you say? What do you say? Huh? Okay, say thank you.
You're welcome. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
He said, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Hi.
Say thank you.
Cutie.
Say, Zaza, look. Look. You gotta be nice. Okay, back up. Okay, you go. Oh, okay. That's so sweet.
You okay? Oh, thank you. What is this? Wave spray.
She don't want that.
You're so cute.
Say thank you. Okay, come on. Thank you. No, she don't want
Thank you. Precious little thing.
Okay, come on. She don't want it. Come on. Say bye. She don't want it. Oh, okay, come on, say bye. Bye. Okay.
That's a nice little positive area to leave this video off on. Normally, I don't record for 27 minutes, but hey, here we are. I just decided to watch a couple of longer ones today, considering what happened yesterday with Jimmy Kimmel, you know, Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, like and subscribe. Don't eat my ass, alright? The last time somebody tried that, they disappeared into the dark dimension. Alright, but like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Comment on the video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.